Okay. I just remembered the song that I forgot, and I was going to regale you with a few more points. Not that they're really important points or salient points, as some people would say. But the song goes like this. It's called Old Dan Tucker. Old Dan Tucker was a mighty man. He washed his face in a frying pan, combed his hair with a wagon wheel, died with a toothache in his heel. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker, you're too late to get your supper. Supper's over, breakfast cooking. Old Dan Tucker, stand there looking. Get out the way, Dan. Supper's over. Breakfast is on the table. It's on the way. Anyway, yeah, I was just thinking about some things that well, you might not find them entertaining, but I find them as entertaining as hell. I wanted to talk about a few things. Maine. I was born and raised in Searsport, Maine, 1956, October 31st, 1956, which was a hell of a year. Great cars. Oh, man, I remember 56 Chevys. Those were awesome things. But anyway, yeah, in the fall of 1956, old Doc Moody, he was born. Born and raised in Searsport, Maine. There's only one Searsport in the entire world, and that's right there, smack dab in the central coast of Maine. And I was thinking about some great people, great things, or yeah, great people that came from Maine. And there's some debate whether Paul Bunyan, yeah, Paul Bunyan, they say was from Minnesota, great timber country there in Minnesota, but no. Paul Bunyan actually was from Maine, and I can prove it. If you go to downtown Bangor, there's a statue right there in front of the Civic Center of Paul Bunyan, and he was pretty gigantic, and he's got a statue there. Beside him is Babe the Blue Ox. Some other people that have even bigger reputation than Paul Bunyan is Stephen and Tabitha King. Yeah, Steve and Tabitha, they're both writers. Stephen is a multimillionaire. In fact, he got so rich from writing books and so famous from writing. He once said that he could turn his shopping list over to his publisher and they would print it and pay him for it. No ego there. Steve got so rich that he owns three houses, two in Maine, one just off I think Union Street in Bangor, a nice old Gothic place with a cast iron Gothic fence. You can go there. They don't do any tours, but you can stand outside and go, Davey, Davey, and he might come out. He might just flip you the bird. I don't know if he's even there. And he's got another place. I want to say it's out in Amity, but Amityville, but no, it's like Dresden or someplace like that. I shouldn't say that because now people are going to go out there and bug him. But he's got another place. He and Tabby down in Florida. Yeah, I don't think they spend much time there. But Steven's done some good things in Maine. He bought a radio station, and he can now listen to that station anywhere he goes in the world. I don't know if he has his own chat or anything, but wherever he goes, he can listen to that because WKIT is actually on the internet. He can listen to it on the web, so God bless him. He's employed those people for quite some time now, and good for you, Stephen. Another radio related story is a fella. I think he was born and raised in Denver, Colorado, but he made it around the country. He went to Phoenix and he came to Maine, and he's been all around the country. That famous DJ McCoy. Yeah, I call him my brother from another mother. He was actually my college professor when I was learning about broadcasting, and DJ was an adjunct professor because he was actually an on-air personality at the time, and he knows a lot about broadcasting. In fact, DJ is also a professional actor, and you can look him up under David John McCoy. He's been in several films and a couple of TV shows, and he actually started his movie career in college. So yeah, he's pretty talented fella. And when I worked for Fox, the Fox that rocks. I had Rockin' Davy G, who was another radio personality, and Dave Glidden was actually what G stands for. Dave was a hell of a guy. He loves his outdoors. Lives over in a community not far from Searsport, up the coast, or maybe down the coast. Yeah, it would be down east, heading down east. But anyway, Dave was on the Bear and he was on the Fox, and occasionally he'd pop up in other places. But his primary function was on the country station called The Bear. And I can't leave out Damian Brown. Damian was another brother from another mother. He and I were enrolled at the New England School of Communications together, and Damian had a hell of a voice. I loved his personality too. He's a sparkling guy. He actually was a professional wrestling referee. I had the pleasure of being a driver for, I want to say it was Rampage Wrestling or something like that. Local Maine, Central Maine, Bangor, Maine, semi-pro wrestling. I guess they got paid like $5 a match or something like that. It was great. And I didn't get paid anything with driving them, but it was a pleasure just watching them all work. It was a great deal of fun. And yeah, so those were some entertaining things that came to my mind after I ceremoniously or unceremoniously hung up on you the last time. But if you have a talent, please feel free. Send me a message, write me a note. Geez, do a voicemail or something. I'd love to hear it. Thanks, and happy Tuesday, going on Wednesday, live from the Philippines, or voice tracked from the Philippines. Peace.